Hello traders and welcome to a Monday, August the 4th, 2014. How's it going, traders? Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. This is the Market Open Preview brought to you every single day before the London Open. Alright traders, got a lot to talk about today. It is Monday, new trading week. Very excited to be with you. So let's get started. If you would, let me introduce myself to you. Yep, that's me, new mugshot. My name is William Gilday. I am your moderator through the Market Open Preview series and also the Friday wrap-up that we do every Friday after the New York close. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the Fire Rescue Department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, after I retired, 9 days later, I was on the airplane for a 3-month vacation to Thailand. Well, it's 2014, traders, and I'm still here. Traders, I trade the Forex markets every single day. I love trading Forex. I like the challenge. It's exciting. It's invigorating. And I have to tell you, it's fun. And it's great when you get to a level when you're trading where it's comfortable and you're making profit. We don't win every trade. Nobody ever wins every single trade. That's not possible. But I'll tell you what, if you can get to 70% wins, you can make very nice profits. All right, that's just a little bit about myself. Let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's hit it. We got news and commentary. Okay, so Friday we had the big non-farm payrolls. So those numbers came out bad, and the markets all closed in the red. The Dow 30 closed at negative 0.42%. The S&P 500 closed at negative 0.29%. And the NASDAQ 100 closed at negative 0.33%. Well, the United States was not the only ones in the red. So was across the big pond. The DAX closed negative 2.10%. The FTSE was down negative 0.76%. The CAC 40 was down 1.02%. And the Eurostoxx 50 was down 1.39%. The KOSPI, which is currently trading, is up 0.19%. The Nikkei 225 is currently trading, and it is net down negative 0.07%. The Shanghai trading current is at positive 1.14%, and the Hang Seng is positive 0.38%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney, Australia, is currently trading, and it is negative at 0.22%. So that's what's happened after the close and the markets that have opened in Asia today. Little commentary to talk about what happened last week. It was a very interesting trading week. A lot of pairs made some pretty big moves to the other direction. We're going to see what happens today as far as the trend goes. We're going to take a look at the pound today. You know, the pound for the last two to 3 weeks has basically changed to the downside. And the euro is continuing its trend to the downside. Had a little up day due to the bad NFP, so we'll take a look at that. So that's what's going on as far as commentary goes. The markets reacted to the bad NFP number, but didn't move much. I mean, I think the biggest move was like 40 pips of the currency pairs that I was watching. So you know, that's what's happening on that scope. Let's just take a look at today's calendar before we get into the charts. So today in Asia, actually we had retail sales come out, and it came out good. It was previous at negative 0.3%. It was forecasted 0.4% and came out at 0.6%. So the Aussie had some good data coming out in the Asia session, which was about 3 hours ago, my time. And what do we got going into the London session today? I don't see a lot, to tell you the truth, traders. Don't see a lot at all. Looks like a very, very slow news day. Even as I look into the U.S. session, no high-impact news events. The only high-impact news event we had today is the Australian retail sales. So that's it as far as news. So we're going to have a technical trading day on a Monday So be careful, because you know that could mean slow market. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hope not. Like to make some pips on a Monday. It's a good way to start our week. All right, let's take a look at the Forex Trust. Now, you all know that on a Monday, we cover two currency pairs, and we cover the same two currency pairs every Monday, and that is the euro dollar and the pound dollar. So let's head over to the euro. This is the euro dollar daily chart. Look at this trade. It's just unbelievable. Look at that 200 exponential moving average at 1.3608. You can't deny the fact that price action just respects the 200 exponential moving average on these higher time frames. Just unreal. Look at the rejection here. Look at how this has come down. I'm just looking for this to continue, traders. There's no reason to be counter trend trading this to the upside. I'd like to see this pull up a little bit to the 23.6 Fibonacci level at 1.3450 area, and we're just going to take this down. That's on the daily chart. So let's go over to the 60-minute chart and take a look at that. Here's our 60-minute chart, a little bit easier to take. We're just waiting for this to pop up here, and we'll take it back down. Really, if we get a bearish candlestick formation now, it's not a bad trade. We're not coming up to any really significant support. Actually, we don't come up to any support, traders, until we get to like 33.90. And then we want to take profit at 33.76, as you can see on the bottom of the chart, where that is major support. But about 33.90, 33.90 looks really nice. That's the next level of support where we might get a bounce or a jerk. But we're going to be way in profit by that time, and we'll be break even and safe. And the stop, we're just going to use the resistance of the 200 exponential moving average, and we're going to put that at 1.3433. So nice trade on the euro dollar on the 60-minute chart. Let's jump over to the 15-minute chart, and let's take a look at this. Basically, traders, the same situation we got here. The only difference is we're going to use the 200 exponential moving average, which is at 1.3406, basically, and we are going to use that as support, and that's where we want to take profit. So we just hoping this bounces up a little bit. It's currently looking at, what is that, 34.21. So, you know, at 1.3425, 34.30, that'd be a nice place to give us a move to the downside. But with almost 3 hours before the London Open when I took this screenshot, so we got a little ways to go yet. So nothing really to do here. Okay, that's the 15-minute. Let's go to the pound dollar on the daily. So as far as the euro goes, we are bearish. We're just going to continue this move and continue to look for sell trades in the euro dollar. Okay, the pound is turned. Remember, we talked a long time ago about that C at the top of the chart, how that's just curving. We called that an old man easing into a hot bath. And no, I didn't come up with that. I was taught that. And it has worked. It's absolutely been falling. It's at support now, though. Take note of this at the 64.25 area. This is support. Take a look left of the chart. And I mentioned this a couple of times that we are at support now on the pound dollar. So this is like test time to see if this is going to break this floor. And then, of course, on the daily chart, if you're trading the daily chart, we're going to take this down to the 1.6695 area, 1.6700 area. Somewhere in there, we'll take that down too. But looking good to the downside. Well, we got a long ways to go, but we are at a major support on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the 60-minute chart. Here's a 60-minute chart. Really simple trade plan here, not difficult. Just want this to bump up a little bit because it's sort of range bound, as you can see. And we want to get about to that 23.6 fib at 68.37. And let's see if we can get and take that down, 68.44, somewhere in there, and take that down. I really don't want to take it here. We are really close to support at the 68.10 area. I really don't want to be trading into that. So I'd really like to see this bump up, and then we can take this down. The other option you can do here is just draw a trend line on the bottom of the last 7 or 8 candles and wait for a break and a retest and take that to the short side. All right, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. And I forgot to mark that on there, traders, but this is the 15-minute chart. Simple trade plan here. The problem with this chart is it's in a range. It's sideways, and it's been sideways for a long time. You can see where the big price action with that big wicks and stuff, that was from Friday's NFP. But now when you take a look at this, now we're in this range. So this has to give us some moves here. The dotted gray lines are support and resistance lines. So we want to see this really come back up to that 68.37 area. That would be nice, 33 area. And then we can take this down, and was pretty much safe to 68.15. See, that's not a lot of pips. It's only like 18 pips, so that's not really an optimal situation. We'd really like to see this come back to the 68.50 area and then take it. So we really want this to come up quite a bit. I don't want to trade a pair that's only going to give me 15 or 16 pips, and then you got to take out your spread, which is probably 2 pips or 1.5 pips. Oh, this is the pound. It's probably 2 to 3 pips spread on most trading platforms. So I need this to come up on this 15-minute chart, traders, and then we can take this to the downside. So the euro dollar and the pound dollar are looking to short today on a Monday. Traders, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Remember, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, remember, we do the market open preview every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, have a great trading day. Grab those profits, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Live from Pattaya, Thailand. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.